Hello, good morning, my loves. I'm a little early this morning, and you know what it is, the season to be jolly, and there's so much going on. I got myself up very early and I decided to do my weekly angel readings now. I was debating, shall I do them later, shall I do them now? And I thought now while I'm feeling like doing it. So hopefully I might catch a few more of you who normally would have set off for work already, or I don't know, if you're just getting back from dropping the kids off at school, who knows. But anyway, let's see who shows up. I have a few of you already, which is exciting. Good morning, everyone. Hello, Hina, good morning, and thank you for the rose. Louise Atkins, Sherry Daniels, Rhonda Barkley, good morning. Now, me and Rhonda were in Liverpool at the same time, and we were both so busy. We were all over the city and we were trying to meet up with one another. Just didn't happen. But anyway, we were there in the same place. I could feel your vibes, Rhonda. I hope you had a wonderful time. Good evening, Robin Steele. Hello, Alicia Melendez. Good morning to you, Alicia. You sound like you might be in an exotic part of the world. So hello to all of the 14 of you who are with me already. It's exciting. I can't get over the fact that there's quite a few of you here. So I hope you've had a wonderful weekend, and I hope you had a really good full moon in Gemini. Let's just pop these cards down. So if you've never joined me before, I'm Angel Lady, otherwise known as Natalia. And what I do is I do a collective message for all of us for the week. And this is the week commencing the 16th of December. Oh, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. There's a lot going on, isn't there, Joy Jackson? And I just give you some messages of guidance for the week using, I'm just going to show you the deck that I'm using. This is the Angel Tarot by Radley Valentine. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful Archangel Jophiel. Excuse my nails for looking shocking. Oh my goodness. It's because I'm so busy. Don't have time to do anything, but I have to put you first because you're so important. Jill Scales, good morning. Katerina Mears, good morning. So this is a message for the collective for the week from the Angel Tarot by Radley Valentine, and then what we have is an interactive message. So I'm going to use this morning the Wisdom of Avalon. Neil Fenn, is it Nell Fenn? No, do you know what? I haven't got my glasses on and I can't see properly. Good morning, first timer. It's lovely to see you. I love first timers. It's a lovely experience. I hope you'll be back. So again, Nell Fenn. Oh, Julie Hans is watching as well. I must note to self, get my glasses on, because first thing in the morning my eyes are a little bit fuzzy. Do you know that feeling? It's all about getting on a bit, but with the getting on comes the wisdom, eh? And then we're going to have an interactive reading as well, which is what I always do. Don't worry, I won't be waffling on forever. I will actually get to the messages. And so what you need to do is to pick 1, 2 or 3, and then you get a more personal message. Alexandra Reynolds and Virginia Mortimer, good morning to you ladies too. And hello to everyone who's watching the replay. So much love to you. And everyone who's watching on YouTube, I love you all. Thank you so much for your company and for sticking with me. I do appreciate it. Let's go. Let's get on with the messages. So what is our first message for the week from the Angel Tarot? Here we have the Three of Earth. Now, there are some cards in this tarot deck that are absolutely blissful, and this is one of them. So this is what you want to see for the first half of the week, certainly. Because I'm early, Julie. I'm early. The Three of Earth. Can we see this butterfly there? Isn't it beautiful? It's incredibly beautiful, and it's surrounded by fairies, if you can see them there. And these fairies are almost kind of sprucing it up and giving it a little bit of fairy dust and magic. And this is saying to you, you're already a butterfly, you're already incredibly beautiful and highly evolved. But this is the week where people notice your beauty. And they not only notice it, they give you something in return, which is wonderful. So look at them, they're giving all these coins to this butterfly. So they're saying, here you go, you deserve to have this abundance. And so this is very much about whatever you've been doing, it has contributed to something collective. And people are noticing that, and they want to reward you for your efforts. So do not be surprised if more people visit your online shop or your Etsy store, if you've got some goods that you're selling over Christmas, if you're self-employed, if you see a little boost to your income, because people are seeing that you've got something really special to offer. At work, if you've been working on a team-based project or doing something where you've been slogging away really hard and you felt like nobody'd seen the effort you've been putting in or the energy, just how good you are, well, this is the week where somebody comes and hands you an envelope and gives you a gift voucher, where somebody says, here's a pay rise because I think you're amazing, here is a step up in your job, here's some more work that's a little bit more rewarding and demanding of you because I know that you can do this because you're very good at what you do. So there's some recognition for who you are, and this could even just be in the home, where somebody, one of your friends or one of your family members comes and gives you a solid, gives you a bunch of flowers, or takes you out for dinner or something, and just goes, it has not gone unnoticed how important and special you are in our lives. And you are always special and important. You always make a really important contribution. Does everybody notice all of the time? No, they don't. But I tell you who does notice. The angels notice, and the universe notices, and they are going to pay it forward for you. So you're going to get something in return, for sure, my loves. So look forward to that, because you're always doing good stuff out there in the world. Even if it's just, putting some kind of friendly comment on somebody's Facebook post when they're feeling blue or they're feeling fed up. You're always out there doing something that lifts others, that makes the world a better place, because every good deed that we do, every good wish, every kind action or thought that goes out there, it's all recorded in the Akashic records, and it's all going to come back to you at some point, because everything is cyclical and circular or elliptical. So who else have I got joining me? I have got Lou Lavender and Makwini. Is it Makwini from New Zealand? Good evening. I can't even pronounce the place that you're from. I'm going to have a go, actually. Aotearoa? See, I told you I was going to be rubbish at pronouncing that. But anyway, I hope you pronounce your name properly. Sorry for making a big mess of that and pronunciation. So, the second half of the week, so what's going on from Thursday through to the weekend? Oh, this is going to be a really lovely week. This is going to be a smashing week, honestly, my loves. And don't worry if you're thinking, am I late? Am I late in joining you? Because I'm extremely early. You can probably tell by my voice, I'm not used to speaking at this time in the morning. So we have the Ace of Fire, and this is something to get excited about. This is something to come to fullness. Excuse my nails. Oh, I must not use that thing. I chipped the nail polish off last night really bad. And he is standing there. He's almost in the clover, in his element of fire energy. And then the moon, look at that. The moon is in full behind him. He's excited. He's got that fiery wand over his shoulder. He's got a big smile on his face. And he's got this really cute waistcoat that's embroidered with gold stuff. He's got the muscles. He's going, I'm going to explore faraway lands. I've been invited and I'm heading off on my adventure. McQueenie, thank you very much. I think you're being kind. So this is talking about adventure calls, and you are ready to answer that call. You are going, I'm out the door. Sign me up. What is it? I'm going, I got my bag packed. So somebody's coming with some kind of offer, some kind of fiery torch that they want to pass on to you. Now this could be a continuation from this one, because these two cards are absolutely superb. This is what you want to see in a weekly reading, and those of you who've been with me for a while, we don't always get messages like this, do we? We get things about, it's like, oh, you're fed up and come on, it'll pass. But no, this is about seeing first of all, the recognition for all that you are and all that you do, or at least some of it. Is it? So it's like a traditional New Zealand Maori waistcoat. Fantastic. And so this is saying to you that, you know, with the recognition comes the possibility for more, the possibility for you to be able to have something, some kind of little fire lit underneath you. And yes, Sherry, if you're a small business owner, this is a fabulous opportunity for you, or certainly it's the commencement of something. It's the bridge that appears where there was a gulf, or where there was a fast flowing river and you're thinking, I don't know how I'm going to get over that. I'm stuck on the other side of this. It's all kind of feeling a bit static. Well, no, after the full moon is saying this is the way forward, this is the path, and it's going to open it for you, and you're going to get excited about that for sure. So that is fabulous, isn't it? I'm so happy to report this. So even though it is the week before Christmas, and whether you celebrate Christmas or not, you can't help but notice it's going on around us, and everybody gets distracted by that. And a lot of people will be saying, oh, you know what, your mind is super busy because it's Christmas, because we're having loads of work to do and everybody's out there buying the stuff that your company's selling or your small business is selling. Or you've been pushed by the wayside because everybody's so busy with Christmas that they're not concentrating on the things that are important to you. But this week, I think that Christmas aside and all of the festivities and the New Year stuff, that this can bring us some advancements, and we can see some new growth, some exciting green shoots popping up out of nowhere, which is wonderful. All right, my loves, are you ready for the interactive part of this reading? So let me pull my tripod back a little bit and let me show you these cards. So let me show you the deck first of all, because I know you like to see which decks I'm using. These are the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reed. I just love the illustrations on these, they're gorgeous. And actually, around this time of year, 2 years ago, I went to Glastonbury for the full moon in Gemini, and I bought these cards in Glastonbury, so I thought they should have an outing this morning. So what we're going to do is you are going to choose 1, 2 or 3 Nuala, and everybody's going to get a message. All right, so we've got another card as well, but I'm going to begin with the Wisdom of Avalon for you, so don't go away because we've still got another card. I'm going to just go through 1, 2 and 3 and then come back to the other card. So this, look at this, isn't that beautiful? This is the chalice, you know, because it's said to be the place where the chalice well is in Glastonbury, and the Holy Grail is said to have been in the waters of the chalice well. So this is why we have the Holy Grail depicted on here in the new moon and all the stars and everything. It's a very magical place. So if you chose number 1, we actually have the Grail Knight. So the Grail Knight, look at him, he's kneeling before, he's found the Holy Grail, he's holding it in his hand. And this is what the Grail Knights did. They were searching for the Holy Grail, and this is you. This represents you on your quest for something. So you've been questing, you've been searching, you've been asking the universe for something. And it's been a bit like the Holy Grail for you. It's been a bit this object that's so, or this object of your affections or your intentions is so precious to you, but you haven't been able to find it, or it's been out of your grasp. And here you are holding the Holy Grail, I don't know if you can see that, and feeling really blessed. So there's something coming to fullness this week. So within all of the mundane daily grind where you've just showed up and showed up and showed up and not really thought too much about the showing up, you've just done your job, you've done your work, you've had your nose pushed firmly to the grindstone, suddenly out of nowhere the Holy Grail appears, the thing that you've been wanting and searching for. So this is a really good omen for you this week, and these are really good omens too of the fact that what you've been seeking will find you, or at least you'll get some glimpse of what that looks like or how that might start to unfold for you. Beautiful message for number 1. So number 2, your message is the bee. So we've got a similar kind of theme going on for number 2s as well, because the B represents the fact that you've worked as a team, the fact that you've worked on something that has been very good for the collective, for a group of people, so they've been benefiting from that. And you've been the catalyst for taking that nectar out of there and taking it back to the hive. And without you and all of your industriousness, nobody would be tasting the sweet honey. Nobody would have the beeswax and the honeycomb. And suddenly, you know, from your everyday work, from that busy, buzzing around, just doing what you do, there you have the taste of sweet victory, and success is yours, okay? So this is luck, industriousness, sweet victory. The B can also mean tasting the sweetness of romance, because the hive is, you know, in the hive it's all about the procreation, the queen, and the fertilization. I'm going down a tangent that I don't want to go down here, so I'm going to pull myself back. But basically this can also mean this meeting a sweetheart, or romance being very sweet for you, number 2s, okay? Some kind of fated thing with romance and love, and oh, gorgeous. So our third card, so if you chose number 3, our third message is trust. This is number 11. So when we look at 47, we add the 2 digits together, we get number 11, and this is the master number of manifestation. The B card was 16, so when we add 1 and 6, that's 7, so that's all about your destiny. It's fated, destined events, and the Grail Knight was number 6, which is about all of the hard work you put in. So number 11 and trust. So we've got this rocky, bumpy path. There doesn't seem to be an end in sight. This is kind of like life, isn't it? Well, we just moseying along, and the path looks very boring and winding, and it's, you know, got all these little sticks and stones that can trip us up and get stuck in our shoes and cause us pain, you know, all of that kind of stuff. And then you have this beautiful message saying trust. This is a sacred journey marker. So there are certain almost suits of cards within this Wisdom of Oracle deck, and when we have a sacred journey marker, this is about somewhere along your journey you'll spot a sign, and the sign is saying keep on going. The Holy Grail is this way. Look, that depicts the Holy Grail. So it's along this path. Just trust and keep walking. Keep your eyes on the road. Keep your heart dedicated to whatever it is wanting to achieve or wanting to bring to fullness in your life. And it's believing is seeing is your mantra. Not seeing is believing, like when I see it, I'll believe it. Just know that the universe wants to give you this little marker along your journey going, you've got a little bit of a way to go yet, but on the other side of this path, of this grunt work, of all of this manifesting you've been doing, there is that Holy Grail. So we've had a very kind of strong message about the Grail, about the seeking of something that's dear to you and important to you, and this can become yours. It really can, and you deserve it, okay? So the second card, this is from my little deck of cards, little oracle cards, and these are the Power Word cards by Natalia. It's my little angel on the back that I painted. And your message is delight. So I feel like you're going to be delighted about something this week, and we have those indications here that there's something coming up for you where people are saying you did good, high five to you, we want to recognize you, we want to make you an offer. Good evening, Christiane, how are you doing? And you're probably very delighted with the outcome. Even if nothing happens this week, okay? Even if it's a kind of a week that is not terribly memorable, this word is telling you to find delight in all the things that are good in your life. So I got this morning, I've been having a few kind of pains and niggles this year with my back and everything, and I got up this morning and everything was good in my body felt good. And I just was delighted about that fact, because I sort of realised I came out of that period of having to wear a TENS machine every day for hours on end. and always rubbing all these ointments in my back and doing these yoga stretches. And this morning I felt good, and that delighted me. So this is about delighting in everything that is good, not just the things that you want to bring in, but what's good right now. It's finding that delight in the moment, because when it's good, and you've got to mark that in some way and recognize, acknowledge that. Good morning, Elaine. So if you chose number 2, your angel power word is balance. And this is beautiful, because this is about being able to have that harmony and sweetness that the bee has. You know, he just takes the pollen, and then he goes to the hive, or she goes to the hive, and then creates the honey. And it's that balance of those two things that creates this beautiful golden nectar, isn't it? And so the balance is, when you've been really busy, the balance comes and is struck with the recognition, with the fact that you get to see something coming through, that you get to be given an opportunity or some kind of offer or something new to get excited about comes in. And that's where the balance is struck. Balance, as I said with the bee, I felt like that's about romance. It could be that there's a male-female balance going on in your life, and that's, you know, it doesn't matter what gender you're interested in. We all have divine masculine and feminine, and we all need that balance of having some kind of partnership, even if it's extreme friendship, mentoring. You know, it's having that balance coming into your life. But romantically, definitely, it feels like that's going to be a good week for you guys. So be on the lookout. Keep your eyes open. And then the third card, the message for you is reality. So this fits so well with this, you know, where you're just trudging along the road and you're just like, oh, the reality of my life is I've still got a bit of a way to go. But be realistic, be trusting and trustworthy. Trusting that the path is bringing you something special. The reality is you will get there, okay? And the reality is you have to keep showing up for a little while longer, my loves. Okay? Now, while you're here, I'm just going to show you something that I put in my online shop last week, and they have literally been flying out. I have 3 sets of these left if anybody would like one, and this is my Archangel Raphael set. So we've got this beautiful carved aventurine angel. An aventurine is a card of prosperity and good fortune in all areas of your life. So this is a really nice, hunky, chunky piece of aventurine, and it's carved into like a praying angel. Look, he's got his head bowed a little bit. It's really gorgeous. It's got the proper wings shape on the back. This is golden quartz, and it's a master healing crystal, little pyramid. I don't know if you can see how the light shines through that. Maybe not, because the camera's not picking it up, but it's quartz with this golden sort of flecks within it. It's a natural formation in the stone, and it's very much a stone for helping you to improve your angelic connections, for healing, and some golden luck and good fortune. So you get those 2, and you also get a big slab. This is a coaster to put your coffee cup or your glass of water on, and it's rose quartz and really beautiful, really thick, so it's really shiny on one side and matte on the other, and then it's just kind of rugged, but I love putting glasses of water on top of a crystal, because the crystal energy comes up through the molecules in the water. It really does. I believe that. So I have one by my bedside on my nightstand with a water glass, and then I have one underneath my cups of tea or my glass, you know, during the day. And you also get an Archangel Raphael prayer card. So it's a prayer to Archangel Raphael. So rose quartz is actually the stone of love and helping to open the heart chakra, and for healing and connecting to Archangel Raphael for unconditional love, and to connect to a soulmate if that's what you'd like, but also to love and approve of yourself, because that's what you deserve to do. To love yourself. And I love these cards because I had them specially made, and they have this golden foil on them, and then they have the beautiful green in the background. This is sparkling green, emerald green of Archangel Raphael. So that's a little Archangel Raphael set. I've just popped a link in my comments there if you'd like to go check that out, and all the crystals that I do have on there. I can't promise it'll be with you for Christmas, but it'll certainly be with you in the new year if you order one of those. But there's only 3 sets of these left. That you get all of that beautiful stuff. So take care, my loves. Have a wonderful week and a wonderful day, and wishing you all the very best. And I'll catch up with you on Wednesday. Don't forget to pop back to my page and check out my interactive reading on Wednesday, where you get to choose an image and then you get an angelic message and all of the cards of the day that I'm going to be posting throughout the week. Thank you so much. Lots of love to you all. Bye for now.